This is all about traveling, eating good food, being nice to one another, kind to one another, using the resources you have, and maybe living a different type of lifestyle than the norm. Maybe you want to live in a car, a tiny home, a RV, a bus, a van, something like that. And here at Travel Snacks, we're all for it. So, welcome to the channel and the live stream. So, let's see who's here. Let's see. Whoa, let me scroll back. Hey, Mike Brady's in the house. AGTWNC's in the house. Rachel John Fleming. Karina. Mimi's in the house. Let's see. We had Storms. Allison S. Georgia Honorman. Yes. Hey, Adventures of Miss Peach. Hey, Tanya. Let's see. Yeah, it's been raining a lot today. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Let's see. Hey, PokeFan100. How's it going? Hey, Martine from Montreal. Awesome. I love Montreal. Okay, so first, before we get started, whoever's here, throw a like on it. And also, if you are new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Let's see. Hi, Nikita. Nikita? Awesome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Terry is Tenacious. How's everybody doing? Okay, so first of all, where am I? I am at a friend's house in the kind of northern Atlanta area. So I was going to do my live stream from my van, but we went hiking this morning and uh, it's a long story. So anyways, we went hiking and it was started to rain and stuff like that. And so I had to get out of all my wet clothes and change into some warm and comfy clothes. So now I'm just going to stay here and do the live stream from here. So that's where I'm at. I am in a city called Norcross, Georgia. So that's just north of Atlanta. So it has been raining. It's been kind of overcasty, um, and it's been a bit humid. So I do love Georgia though, so I can't really complain. And so thank you, Karina. My hair is like really frazzly because it's humid out here, and my hair is just like. So thank you for the compliment. Let's see. Hey TJ, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad, Pokefan. Hey Debbie Kennedy, how are you? My van is okay. And actually, last week, which I'm going to talk about in a second, before I left another part of Georgia, my friend's husband tried again to fix up the leak, and it rained today. And so far, I went out there and I felt I have a towel stuck up into the area where it's been leaking, and so far, I don't feel that the towel's wet. So I'm really praying that that has been resolved now because that's been like it's been a bummer. But other than that, my van is doing fine. I do have some fixes that has to get done. My privacy curtain fell down. The picture wire that it was hanging on, it disconnected, and so that sucks. Um, there's just always like a few little things that need to be fixed. Yes, praise the Lord. I do hope that the leak has vanished. That would be the best because that's like a thing that's a big deal. If my bed is getting wet all the time, it's not an easy thing. Hey, Nana Papa, how's it going? So if you guys may or may not notice, Grant is not here. And Grant, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, Grant has been our moderator for a while now, and he's been so great. And also, he wants me to tell everybody hi. Um, so he sent me an email last week after after last week's live stream and said that now that it's getting warmer, he's in Canada and he wants to go enjoy on Saturdays. And I said, I'm all for it. So he's been gracious enough to be our moderator. And so he's not gonna be here for the next for I don't know how long, but he said he is gonna come back once it starts to get colder again because he's in Canada and usually it gets very cold and snows and then he's inside a lot. So when I start doing my late night snack live streams, which they'll be coming soon, he will probably be moderating on that. So everybody give a shout out to Grant. If you guys are not following him, go follow him on Instagram or Facebook. Grant Huel, Houle. He's a wonderful snack pack member. He graciously moderates for us, and just send him a nice message saying thank you, and he will be back. So he's not like gone for good. He's still part of the snack pack, but I'm definitely going to miss him on the live streams. So with that said, I am looking for a new moderator because sometimes these live chats get to up to like 100 people. And right now, for whatever reason, I'm in contact with Apple, but whatever reasons, I am not able to type anything on the screen. So if you'd like to throw your name in the hat to be a moderator, raise your hand right now, give me an emoji, or just say, I'd like to moderate, and I'm going to make a list, and then I will let you guys know. But preferably, I want to have somebody that is going to be here every Saturday or most Saturdays. It's not a paid position or anything. It's just to help out. So, it's just all fun. So I don't want to make it any stress or anything like that. So, if you want to be a moderator, all basically a moderator does is, um, like if I miss any questions, you answer the questions, or when I mention like some links or something, you could type it in there, and then if people get rowdy, you have the authority to put people in timeout or even ban people. So it's kind of a fun thing, I guess. So I don't know. So yeah, let me know. It's not for everybody, but if you are interested, then feel free. Hey, Reverend RV. Hey, Sean Newhouse, how are you? I'm seeing a lot of people coming back, coming and going, and that's, just part of life. Um, Georgia, hey, 5150, Georgia Aquarium is the largest in the US. Maybe you can visit there. Yeah, I've actually wanted to visit there. I know Terry is tenacious. I can help. Okay, awesome, Tanya. Okay. Thanks for moderating. Yes, Grant is awesome. He loves a snack. Yes, he does. Grant is a great guy. Enjoy the. We should change our snack hours. Um, Hit like. Yes, please hit like if you're on here. Thanks for all you do, Grant. AGT. Okay. We'll miss Grant. The power of banning. Yes. Hey, Lewis. Raining here in Kewanee, Illinois. I am glad that you got the leak fixed. I hope that you find some good food. Oh, I've already had some good food. If I didn't, I would if I know Mike Brady. That actually Grant gave me a few people that he would recommend. But I wanted to throw it out there first. And he said you, but then he remembered that you are back driving. So I appreciate that. Actually, I think since we're already doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and just make both Tanya and AGT moderators right now. Is that fair? Oh, I can't do it. Shoot, I can't type on here. Dang. Oh, it lets me. This is weird. It lets me hit. This is weird. All right, so I'm just gonna add AGT. Let me know if you're on there now, and let me go back to Tanya. And that way, we'll have 3 total moderators: Grant, Tanya, and AGT. And that way, if one of you is not here, then the other one can do it. So type something, Tanya, and I will carry the wrench with pride. I love it. Let's see, Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan Sadlow. Let's see. Tanya and AGT, type something and let me know. We'll see if you have the wrench. Just came back from a road trip and sleep in our Kia Soul. Oh, awesome! It was cozy. Awesome. Tanya, I see your wrench. This is exciting. The snack pack is growing. Hey, Nellie. We are having a great weekend. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Did Terry? Terry? Did you want to be a moderator too? Let me know if you were saying that too. 3 amigos. Yes. Awesome. Because I know Tanya is almost always here. AGT WNC is almost always here. So I think, oh, I see your wrench, AGT. Okay. No, okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think 3 will be good. Um, so again, if there's something, I'm trying to see if I could type now. No, nothing still comes up. I know you guys with your wrenches. It's so cool. AGT. Oh snap! I got a wrench. That is so, it makes me so happy. Hey Stuart, I know it's Michelle. How are you? Um, yeah, it makes me happy. So this is great. I'm excited. Um, and feel free to, if somebody gets out of hand. Also, for anybody watching, if you do feel like donating to the snack fund, it's never obligated, but you can do that by hitting the little dollar sign under the chat box. But that and PayPal charges fees. But if you use Venmo or Cash App, there's no fees on either side. So that's preferable. But again, never obligated, never required. I just like to mention it and I like to let people know where their money is going. So um, you can find all the links to any of those donation spots on the description of any of the videos. So that's out of the way. I wish I would be moderator, but my Saturdays are, yeah, and that's okay. Like we're gonna probably like eventually be having rotating and stuff because um it's hard to be somewhere every time. Better to have a wrench than to be a wretch. True. Tanya, why are you pointing at me? I might have missed how do I use the wrench? So the wrench just tells people that you are a moderator. So if there's any questions, then you can answer for me. I don't think it just shows the wrench just so that people know that you know more about the channel, I suppose. Um, and then if you, like for example, if you tap somebody's name, AGT or Tanya, if you tap anybody's name, you should be able to see like report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user. Do you guys see that? Let me know. Let's see. Hey Dee Dee, how are you? First person shooter game, you use the wrench to repair. Oh, but I miss sometimes. Oh, okay, it's all good. Okay, good. So you guys see the little thing? Yeah, it's easy. Um, okay, awesome. All right, so we got, cool, that was easy. I wasn't sure because, it's like you never know if people want to participate like that. Oh my gosh, do you get weirdos on here? Yes, sometimes we get weirdos, and sometimes they talk about like sexual things, and I'm like, read the room. This is not the room for that. How's the temperature here? Let's see. It was like 60s earlier. What is the temperature? 66. Chance of rain 50%. So um, I think it's gonna continue to rain. So that's okay. Snack pack security. Whoop whoop. Yes, thank you so much. This is exciting. Um, let's see. Oh, I forgot who just mentioned it, but also okay, great. AGT, awesome. I'm dreaming about cupcakes. Ooh, hey Yvette, how are you? Oh, 50 degrees there. Okay, so on that note, it is starting to warm up, you guys, and a lot of the COVID restrictions are being lifted. People are getting their vaccines and stuff. Hey Panther, how are you? Grant is taking a break. He's enjoying the weather, which is what we're talking about. Um, People are getting out. People are enjoying their weekends. So I know we kind of brushed on this topic a few weeks back about maybe changing the time or maybe the day of the snack pack Saturday or snack chat Saturday, which wouldn't be snack chat Saturday if we changed the day. But what do you guys think? Because the majority of you guys on here now are the ones that usually come on. Also, I'm thinking about my future travels, and I'm wondering if I should have some Saturdays that are just straight through without stopping and doing the live streams. So I haven't come to any conclusions about this question. I'm just starting to think about it because a lot of people that had been out of work are getting their jobs back, which is great. I want people to get out and enjoy. This live stream is supposed to be for fun, for a break, for time to just connect with each other. But also, if you have the opportunity to get out and live your life, I want you to do that. So, what do you guys think about the snack chat Saturdays? Maybe we do it, 2 times a month, or once a month, or we keep doing it, or we do it at a different time, or we do it on Sunday evenings. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but things change. So I'm kind of just pondering this lately. Okay, let's see. 52 and partly cloudy at the southern end of Puget Sound. Okay, 52 is pretty good. I love your car camping videos because I'm preparing, oh, my Hyundai Ioniq for camping on the road. By the way, did you encounter a lot of spiders? I had just a little bit of spiders, but nothing major. So that's exciting, Martine. Let's see. It's stupid hot here in Phoenix. Oh, 94. That's hot. That's hot. Also, for the moderators and anybody else, if you click at the bottom, there's like a little chat bubble. Click it, and instead of hitting top chat, hit live chat. That way you'll see all the messages. Okay, so Panther, I'm going to make a note of all your responses. So Panther says Sunday is best. What about Sunday snack chat at 8 Eastern time? Okay, so another one for Sunday. And and you want 8 p.m. Eastern. Dry heat beat me way better than humid heat. I think I agree with that. Every other and later in the day. Okay, later in the day. So you want to keep it for Saturdays, but just every other. I'm also going to put this out on my Instagram, probably as well, just to like get a gauge. But also, if you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, it's travelsnacks_, which is already forwarded to my Facebook, but I hardly ever go on Facebook. So if you send me a message there, just be patient because I only check it like once a week. Saturday might become soon again a night to hang out. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, Ellie. That's what I'm thinking is like, people have fun on Saturdays. And during the pandemic and during the colder months, it's great because we're all kind of in, well, I'm in my van, but so I'm flexible. I'm happy with the snack chat how it is. Okay. I will be staying in. Okay. Hey, Washingtonians. Good to be flexible. I don't have a real schedule, so I'll just catch you when I can. Okay. 79 in Cali. My son went swimming yesterday. Oh, wow. I cannot say as I don't know my schedule. I'll leave it for the majority vote. Still, if I cannot be here, I do watch the chats later. That's true too. You can always watch the replays as well. Okay, so another one for Sundays. Ooh, and actually I've already heard from a couple people off of this live chat that they thought Sundays would be good. So maybe we can move it to Sunday evenings for, the spring and summer, but I'm not making any hard and fast rules today. Parking. Where can you park your car where no police will check you, please? Watch the video that I did I think it was the end of last year. I think there's like 10 or 15 places that I could tell you where you could park. And I've never been, harassed by the police. But my experience may not be your experience. But the best one I love is the two that I love the most are mid-level hotels and residential areas. Sundays at 5. Okay. Allison, broadcast when it works for your schedule. The message. Well, thank you very much. Oddly enough, it's 70 degrees in Montreal, which is way above normal. It should be. Oh, wow. That's interesting. All right. So we got a little theme here about Sundays. I suggest Sunday evening, maybe twice a month. Okay. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? Rebecca was at the first meetup that we did, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. Sundays. Let's see. And then twice a month. Every other. By the way, did you keep your unicorn away from your snacks? I think he or she, it's a she. She needs to be supervised when you are not in your van. Yes. She's already full of sugar, so she doesn't need it anymore. Want to turn my 1999 SUV into a camper. Oh, do it. That's pretty good. SUVs are more roomy, so that'll be great. I just saw an old funny horror movie called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I've heard of that. I don't think I've seen it though. Hey Jane, how are you? It depends on what time zone you're in. I'm in Eastern and I'm in by 5 p.m. any day. Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to be on the East Coast probably from now on for the rest of the year, most of the rest of the year. So at least probably until September, I'll be on the East Coast. Hey Wendy, how are you? Hello, Chicago here. How are you? I'm doing well. I just learned how to set my reminder. Please don't change that time. You can do it. If we change it, I think it'll still change. This is so true. Sundays are good for me, but keeping the same is good too, whatever works. Okay. Hey, Kumar. I'm well. How are you doing? Hey, Alpha. I'm glad you're on today too. Sunday would be good. Okay. Desert dwellers like myself tend to stay inside from now until November. That's true, because I'm from the desert, so I get that. Are you going to Van Fest in Utah? No, I'm not, because I'm going to be going up the East Coast from now on. Sunday would be good in the evening. Okay. I feel like a real cop. Isn't it great? It's like fun to be like a moderator on here. Hey Eddie, sorry I missed half the street. That's okay. I'm doing good test camping in the driveway, looking to do it for. Oh, awesome! That's a good way to do it. Is test drive or test camp. What is your favorite driving snack? Oh, I have so many. Hey Connie, how are you? I have so many driving snacks, but I like red licorice. I like cashews. Uh, I like Pringles. Um, I mean, there's always candy and chocolate. Cookies, can't go wrong with cookies. But I'm trying to eat a little more healthy. So, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute too. I really hope that newbies learning to get into outdoors are careful with campfires and don't end up causing a fort. Please, good point, 5150. Please, if you're new and you're just starting with fire, this is me. I'm talking to myself too. I know my limits. I haven't really done fires by myself yet, so I'm going to be looking into it, researching it. So when I do park somewhere and I do a fire, I will know all the ins and outs. I won't just light a fire just willy nilly. So if you are going to be doing camping, my thing keeps shaking. If you are going to be doing, camping, please learn the ropes before you just jump in. Also, same thing with like littering, learn the pack in, pack out rules, like, I forget what it's called, no trace or something like that. Learn all those things, before you do these things because it's important. Terry, are you just Terry, are you just shouting your name or did I miss something? Um Adventures of Mr. Joe. Okay, let's see. How many states do you visit each year? Well, it varies. Last year I did all the southern states, which I get was that like 8 states, I'm not sure. Now I'm going to be doing all the eastern states. So I don't know how many states that is. Oh, hot tamales. I like hot tamales. You go to free camping parks. I don't usually yet, but I think I'm going to start trying some, dispersed camping soon. Hey, Eddie Lamas. Um, I like Saturdays at 4. It's my laundry time, papa napping, and no grands on that day. Okay. So is that 4 Pacific or 4 where? Use cotton swabs with Vaseline. Good starter. Yes. Okay. Um, hey, ignore this. Welcome, Snack Chat. Cinnamon bears are my weakness. Oh, I do like those cinnamon bears. It's all good. Do you grind your own coffee beans? I do not grind my own coffee beans. Maybe in the future, but for now, it's already like a process to even make a cup of coffee in the van. Okay, so we got that down in terms of. I'm gonna rethink about this for sure. 100%. We will keep Snack Chat Saturday the same for the month of April. That way, if I start making any changes, I'll do it gradually. So there won't be any abrupt things. So we'll keep it for sure the month of April. Okay, so if I change it, I'll let you guys know. Let's see. Let's see. Have you visited all 50 states? If not, instead of going to the same states 2 or 3 times, why not visit states? Yeah, I haven't been to all 50 states. This is going to be my first experience going all the way up the East Coast. So I haven't been to a lot of East Coast states. So this is going to be exciting for me. Central. Okay, thanks. Grant's in the house. Grant, welcome. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. It's so good to see you. Oh man, this is a treat. All right, Grant. Well, we bid you a temporary farewell earlier, and then we have 2 new moderator friends, Tanya and AGT WNC. So you have help. So uh, that's going to be great because now, wait, you shouldn't have lost your wrench. Hold on a second. Can I only make one moderator? No, I'll get, hold on, Grant. There you go. I don't know. I didn't take off your wrench. That's weird. But type again, Grant, because your wrench should be there. That's strange. I added 2 wrenches. I added Tanya and AGT, and I didn't take off yours. I don't know, but it should be there. Let's see. Coffee and biscuits, specifically Nutter Butter is my favorite. Oh yeah, I love Nutter Butters. Going to try tent camping with car 4-star. Oh, that's good. That's a good plan. So good to see you all. So good to see you, Grant. Welcome, Tanya. We carry the torch. Thanks. Oh, Grant, there you see your. Hopefully, you see your wrench. Wow, that was the first two. That was a first re-wrench. That's weird. I've been having a lot of problems on YouTube, especially since I've had my iPad. I don't understand. I've been trying to reach out to them and it's slow going with their responses. So I don't know. But Grant has the wrench for sure. I'm not going to cancel his wrench. He's been a wonderful moderator. When are you coming to visit Northern California? We would love to have a meetup here. Ooh, that's a good question, Connie, and I don't know because I don't know when I'm going to be back to California because I'm going to be on the East Coast for a while. However, my family's in California and I have friends in Northern California, so probably if I do, it'll be at the end of this year for like the holidays. Oops, I was eating with a wrench and I thought it was a strange looking fork. Here, Grant, I think this belongs to you. Grant will always be our sergeant. Oh, that's sweet. You guys are so, so loving. Hey, William, how are you? Hey, Land Lover. Awesome. Okay, so speaking of, let's talk about an upcoming meetup. Do you guys want to talk about upcoming meetup or do you want to talk about what I've been doing up until now? Let me get the meetup stuff out of the way because for those of you that are in the Georgia, Atlanta area, if you feel like coming to a meetup to meet me, it's very casual. I'm just going to tell you, it's not like a full-on planned thing. But I will tell you the details. And if you feel like stopping in, great. It's only going to be for like an hour, hour and a half. It's nothing formal. So, feel free. Where's a good spot in the US to watch the Aurora Borealis? I don't know. I don't have that answer. Do you have a lot of friends on East Coast? I don't, except for Florida and Georgia. After this, I won't have any more friends. Actually, I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. So that's a good question, Terry. Doing very well. Thank you. Good. Meetup. Midwest is awesome. Yeah, I think I'm not going to get to the Midwest this year, but I am going to get there. I got to leave it. Okay. Okay. Awesome. So the meetup is going to be next Sunday. What date is that? Should have wrote that down. That is the 18th. Is that right? Geez, this month is flying by. We're on the 10th, 11th. Yeah, Sunday the 18th at 3 p.m. at the Duluth Town Green Playground. That sounds weird, but it's not really like a playground. It is a playground, but it's not. This isn't going so well. Okay, let me start over. It's basically in the city of Duluth, but there's this big area. It's called the Duluth Town Green, and they have a playground, and there's like a big grassy area with tables. So we're going to meet there. But the reason I chose this is my friend lives here, and there's a lot of restaurants around there. So I figured everybody can get whatever food and snacks they want. So if it happens to be raining, yes, thank you. Thank you, Adventures of Miss Peach. April 18th, 3 p.m., Duluth Town Green, yes. So there's a lot of restaurants. If it happens to rain and the grassy area is raining or wet, we're going to meet at Good Word Brewing and Public House. Good Word Brewing. And I'm going to give you the address. It's 3085 Main Street. Also, I'm going to be leaving all this information on the YouTube community board so you guys can see it there. also on my Instagram. So you can write it down and stuff, but I'm just telling you right here. But I'll post it other places. Okay, so it's going to be at the Duluth Town Green, but if it's raining, we're going to meet at Good Word Brewing, which is right, you walk, it's like right there. But the cool part is there's a lot of restaurants like Dreamland Barbecue, Simply Done Donuts, 04W Pizza, Nacho Daddy. So there's a lot of food. That's just a few food places. It's like all like right in that parking lot area. So feel free to get whatever food you want, and then we'll just be out there chilling and meeting up. And I have a few friends in Atlanta, so it's gonna just be like a pop by. So it's only gonna go for like, from like 3 to 4:30 or something like that. And whoever wants to show up, show up. I would love to meet you guys if you guys are in this area. Don't drive like crazy long drives and stuff like that. Like, I feel bad when people do that because it's like, I don't want you guys to go out of your way and stuff, but do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do. um, so let's see. Alaska, I'm planning to go to Alaska, I think next year. So that should be fun. Alaska is the best place to watch it, but there's lots of places all over the US. Yes, yes, yes. A park, playground, not Duluth, Minnesota. No, Duluth, Georgia. Been there, lots of mosquitoes. Thank you for posting that. Mosquito, no. Nacho Daddy. The community board is like whenever I type something out, like when I do these live streams, when you guys see where it's like, hey, snack pack at Snack Chat Saturday, it just posts on like the page on your YouTube. It's just like a message board kind of thing. Um, I hope your face masks are not optional during your meetup. We're not out of the woods yet, even with the vaccine. I'm gonna leave that up to individuals. Uh, in Georgia, I don't know. I don't know the requirements, but whatever they are, I'm gonna follow the rules. So do whatever you feel is comfortable. But if people feel uncomfortable, I will wear a mask. I don't have a problem with doing that. Favorite travel beverage? I like to stick with water, or coffee. And sometimes I like to get that half and half tea, like tea and lemonade, like the Arnold Palmer kind of thing. And then I like to use those like flavor packets from Walmart and just put it in my water. I'm trying to consume more water. So did everybody get all the stuff about the meetup? Not tomorrow, next Sunday at 3 p.m. So if you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram or send me an email. My email is email@allisonsharpe.com. Love when they have food trucks get together. Yes, I don't think there's food trucks at this place, but there's lots of restaurants, like quick things you can grab. I used to live in Minnesota. Vaccine people love you. Um, Thanks for including the titles of the music throughout your videos. I've discovered and say beautiful. Oh, good. Yes, I get almost all my music off of YouTube audio library. Okay, so that's the information about the meetup. I am looking forward to meeting you if you are in the area because I think it's very fun to meet people. But in saying that, after Georgia, I don't have any other like friends, and I don't mean like snack pack people because you guys are like, people I know from the internet, but I don't have any other like in-person known friends along the East Coast that I know of. Maybe a couple, but nobody like serious. And so I probably won't be doing any meetups anytime soon because I have just learned over the last couple meetups that I feel more comfortable when I have other people with me that I know. Just as a solo female traveler, I don't know that I feel 100% comfortable meeting strangers in person that I don't really know. And I love all of you guys, don't get me wrong, but it's just something new for me. And so I'm just trying to get a feel and a footing for the meetups. So this is probably going to be the last one for a while, but I might surprise you later on. So we'll just go one day at a time. But I'm excited for this one because I do know more people in Georgia, and whoever shows up shows up. So I think it'll be fun. Let's see. I love the end music theme of Bob Wells videos, but he doesn't include the title. Oh, I don't know that one. Can he squint like Clint Eastwood? I don't know that. Like, I don't know. Hope everybody has fun at the meetup. Cold exploration. I am not motivated to do my homework, and now I'm here. Give me some advice, please, or motivation. Well, whatever you do today will boost you to something greater tomorrow. That's as good as I got right now. Let's see. Maybe you can live stream from Key West, Florida. Oh no, I already left Florida. Hey Jeannie, how are you? Rachel. Okay. So today, and also today's live stream, we're not going to go 2 hours because I am with, you guys know how I am when I'm with my friends. I try to maximize the time. And like I said, once I leave Georgia, it's from then on, I'm on my own. So I won't be having any like visits with people for the most part. So, I mean, we're going to keep going right now, but I'm saying I'm not going to keep you guys too long today. So what have I been doing since last Saturday? Well, Easter came. How was everybody's Easter? Did you guys have get-togethers? Did you guys do traditional? Like, did you eat like ham and uh, potato salad or whatever? Or did you guys just kind of keep to yourself or whatever? So last Sunday on Easter, I was up in Kite, Georgia. It's a place called Kite, like fly a kite. At my friend, her and her husband, they have a cabin up there, and they have 150 acres. And it was just great. And so I was with their family, which was so gracious. My friend Jenna and her family were so wonderful and the best, and they made the best Easter dinner. It made me feel so welcome. Easter's my favorite holiday, and with I wasn't with my family, so it was a little sad. But at the same time, they made me feel like I was pulled in as family. So I had a great Easter. They ended up leaving, and we had like a small little like, you know, blessing, Easter blessing on like kind of at sunrise. So it was like a sunrise little mini service. And it was just really beautiful and really nice. They ended up leaving um, on Easter, and they said I could stay at their property for as long as I wanted. So I stayed in my van, um, but I stayed there on their property until Thursday. So I've basically just been trying to catch up on a lot of things. Um, I feel very behind. It's great to be around friends, but I also feel very behind on videos and stuff like that. So please be patient with me because I've just been trying to spend the time with my friends from here on out. It's just going to be me, and I'll have a lot more time to catch up on videos and stuff like that. So I was in Kite, Georgia. It was really beautiful, very peaceful. It was kind of in the woods, so there was nobody there. I slept in my van. It was wonderful. It was, the weather was pretty nice. It was a little hot and humid, but for the most part, it was very nice. And then I left Thursday. I got up here to the Atlanta area. I parked at one of the hotels for one of the nights and stayed in my van there. And then I just came to my friend's house. So I've been here. Um, I got here to her house on Friday. We went and had vegan food because she's a vegan, and she's helped me to introduce me to a lot of plant-based foods. So we went to this place called V Green, and we had like a chicken sandwich, a Philly cheesesteak, little chicken wings, and wontons, all vegan. All of it was delicious. And you guys know I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna just be faking it. So I thought all the food was delicious. Then we came here to her house, and or I should say she, my friend Melinda, who's wonderful, she made fried Oreos. So she used puff pastry, um, rolled it out, put the Oreo, folded the puff pastry over, sprayed a little olive oil, stuck it in the air fryer. I don't know how long, and then it was like puffed up um, little Oreo dough things. And we had bought vegan mint ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream. It was so good. We had two each, and it was delicious. Let me see. I'll show you a picture. If you didn't see it on the little community post. Um, so it was like these like, oh, where's the camera? Let's see. It was like puff pastry, and then you see the Oreo in there, and then the ice cream. Delicious. So they come out like these little balls. That looks like a professional photo. P.S. I got a new phone finally. after like 5 years. Um, because my phone battery was junk, and you know, I decided now would be a good time to do that. So fried Oreos. I think I'm gonna try to attempt that in my van, and if I do, I'll make a short video about it. So that's what I've been doing so far in Georgia. Let's see. Love seeing your travels and adventures. Stay safe, healthy, and a great time. Understandable being safe. Thank you very much, Wendy. I've never been to Mount Rushmore. Are you able to live stream there if you go? Ooh, that's a good. I've been to Mount Rushmore before, and I'm not trying to be a spoiler, but I wasn't as impressed as I thought I was going to be. But also, it was a very hot day, and I went like a few years ago. Um, there's a lot of people there, so I don't think, I mean, I think you probably could live stream, but I can't remember if the internet connection or the like connection was great there. It was just too many people. I don't think it would be a fun live stream. Oh no, Jeannie, you're down with stress. Okay, well, take it slow, take it one step at a time, one baby step. Everybody keep Jeannie in your prayers and your thoughts, and everybody just wish her the best because it's not fun going through stress. I know that's feels so terrible when you have a lot of stress on your shoulders. Um, are you like me and super excited to be an officer of the law? I love it. Let's see. Live stream. Hey, Anton. Anton is a friend I know in person, and he lives in Georgia, so we're going to get together soon. So I'm very excited about that. Um, that's lovely. Glad you had a nice Easter. Yes. Did our traditional Easter big brunch with my 26-year-old son was with that day too. Oh, that's awesome, Wendy. I wish I was with my boys, but we're spread out now. Yes, AGT is not my first rodeo, but we are good deputies to Sheriff Grant. Yes, I love it. I was with family in North Georgia camping in perfect weather. I never ever heard of Kite, Georgia. Me neither. Kite, Georgia was so small. They have a gas station, a Dollar General, and about 20 churches. And then the Walmart is like a 25-minute drive away. So it was like really nothing there. I didn't leave their property once I was there because everything's so far to drive. So it was, I had got groceries ahead of time, so I didn't have to leave. So I had, cook all my meals and everything. So it was very peaceful. Sounds so awesome with the food. Yes. The sunrise service sounds nice. Yes, that was very nice. Fried Oreos, yum. Hey, Stacy and Bill's Adventures. Ooh, I'm gonna try that with the golden Oreos. Ooh, that would be good. Let's see. Just two, yes, I only had two because we had that vegan food for lunch, then she made vegan dinner for us, and then later, oh, and plus we had bought vegan cookies at Sprouts. So don't let me fool you. We had other stuff during the day. So two Oreos by then. That was like at 9 o'clock at night last night. That was plenty. That was plenty. They were really good. And it wasn't like the sweet, like overly sweet that you think it's going to be. It was like the way that it kind of melted inside of the puff pastry, it kind of mellowed it out. So I was actually pleasantly surprised about that. Allison, I have a question for you. If there is a SHTF type situation and grocery stores are empty and no food available, would you consider insects to survive? I don't know what SHTF. Anyways, if I had to, I would eat it. I'd eat insects. I wouldn't want to. That's not my first choice. But if I had to survive, heck yeah, I would eat whatever I needed to survive. What was the name of the vegan restaurant? It's called V Green. It's in, I don't actually know where it was because she drove. So let's see if I can pull it up. V Green. Oops, not B Green. It it was like they even had poke bowls there, which I don't know how they make the salmon, but I think I'm not really sure, but it was vegan. Um, why is it not pulling up? Vegan fusion? It's VE Green. all one word, Be Green, vegan fusion restaurant. And I guess it's in Duluth. It's not pulling up my picture, so I can't tell you if it's the one we went to. Oh yeah, that's it. It's at 3780 Old Norcross Road in Duluth, in Reynolds Crossing, wherever that is. But it was delicious. It was really good. Let's see. I will be passing Mount Rushmore in May. I was told skip it due to too many people and money grab, but I do want to see it. Maybe I can pull over and see it from a distance for free. I don't know. It is a money grab, but you don't have to pay anything that I remember. You just park and walk in. I don't know if you could see it from, I don't remember, I don't think you can just see it from pulling by. Like you got to pull in the parking lot and then walk in. Um, I think it's worth it to stop. I wouldn't plan a day around it, but they do have a restaurant, but the restaurant is expensive, and we bought ice cream because it was so hot. And this was before the pandemic too, so even then there was too many people for my taste. It was just so many people and so hot. So I would go and just witness it, like just go see it, and then I would just move on. Fried Oreos, you can tell it was thought of here in America for sure. I love the Dollar Generals being everywhere for sure. That definitely helps. Thanks is absolutely not funny. Going to try, going to talk to my boss tomorrow um, to figure out what we can do, hoping to get less work nights. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Just wanted to check in. Thanks, Anton. If you go to Boston, a half hour up the coast is Cape Ann, and just before you cross the bridge on Route 128 is Nichols Candy Store. Ooh, all right. I have my I started a list of places to go that's recommended by you guys. So let me pull out my. Okay, let's see. Um, Cape Ann, a Nichols Candy Store. Okay. Cape Ann. All right, thank you. Oh, I got it, Stacy and Bill's Adventures. Let's see. Have you tried Korean food? I don't think I've tried Korean food yet. They make some really good food and also vegetarian food. Ooh, that sounds good. Thank you. Leaf going down, yes. Sounds like she got you to eat healthier being vegan. Yes. So she's the friend that, let's see, when I was in my car and I came here, we watched all the films about like, you know, eating better and stuff. And it really got me thinking. And so she's the one that really helps me to like kind of veer back onto the path of eating better. So after being in Florida and eating so much meat, because those friends eat all the meat and she eats none of the meat. So it was good for me to transition, and now I'm eating better, and I'm from now on I'm going to be working on eating better. Now I'm still going to eat meat along the way, but it's going to be a lot less. A most majority meat eating southern states of Georgia, do people smirk at you when you tell them you're vegan? I am not vegan, but no, nobody's really been crazy about that. While in South Dakota, the Crazy Horse Memorial. Oh, Mimi's right, for sure. The Crazy Horse Memorial was better than Mount Rushmore, in my opinion. It was more grand and more just, I don't know. To me, I liked it better. I don't think the stream went down, did it? You're vegan, or else I would suggest the state of Maine for some amazing lobster. I am not a vegan, so I am going to be eating seafood when I go up the coast. But like I said, I'm going to be eating a lot less food and food, a lot less meat and dairy and seafood. I was having connectivity issues here where I'm at. Oh, no, going in and out. Okay, so it's okay. Okay. All right, awesome. Okay, so we talked about Kite, Georgia. We talked about, oh, and so then this morning, me and my friend Melinda got up early well, not too early, like 7. And we kind of eased into our day. And then we went to Stone Mountain, which is like a gigantic mountain. And I don't know, I just wasn't like really prepared in my mind because she's like, it's like a mile, but it was like a very like up climb, like hike. And then it started to rain like pretty pretty quickly as we got there. And we're tough, so we were like, we're just gonna keep going. And then it started to pour, and we were soaking wet um, by the time we got almost to the top. And that's a tall mountain. Um, Now, it's controversial because on the side of the mountain is a carved thing of the Robert E. Lee, whatever, memorial, whatever. So I do recommend Stone Mountain, and you can skip the part of seeing that carving. But there's a lot of other things in Stone Mountain in Georgia. You can camp there. They have a Marriott in there. They have like a Stone Mountain Inn. There's cafe. There's a Sky Tram, which was closed today because of the rain, I think. Um, or you could just go on the multitude of walking trails, and there's a lake there, and you can just like keep walking up Stone Mountain. And it was a hike, and we saw 4 people slip on the mountain. One girl, she fell flat on her butt and she broke her phone. A couple of the people had just, they were wearing terrible shoes and they just kept slipping. And then one girl, there's only one part that has railing, and she was holding the rail, but she slipped and hit her head so hard on the railing that she couldn't get up. She was dizzy. And it's hard because you're holding on to the railing to like not trying to slip and kill yourself, but it was crazy. So maybe don't go when it rains, but we did. And we went up, but it was pretty like foggy out. So we did that. We got there about 10 and we left about 2. So I don't know. It was like, I think it was like almost 3 miles total up and down. So it was raining the whole time. So we just, you know, kept pushing through, but it was nice, nice little hike. I would definitely go back. So if you're in this area, I recommend it. Oh, you love Stone Mountain? Yes. I haven't hiked it since I'm in college. Yikes, in the rain, but the view is great. The carving is an amazing piece of artwork. It is pretty impressive. Hey Sheila, how are you? Dang prayers for people slipping and falling. Jeez, I know. It was crazy. And we like went over to, well, I didn't because I was too far back, but my other friend that I was with, she went up to the lady. She's like, "Are you okay?" And the lady was like, "I'm dizzy." And we're like, maybe you should, like, once you get down the railing, you should go sit down or call somebody because she could have a concussion. Did you visit the museum at the Crazy Horse Memorial? I have been to Stone Mountain. Nice view from. Yes, I did, and it was great. I want to start traveling a bit, but started a new job, no vacation time banked up. Well, just keep pressing on, Wendy, one day at a time, and just focus on what you want to do and keep planning and saving money and just be diligent about it because it's worth it. Does anyone here live in the sticks? I hear Tesla has a new satellite internet service called Starlink for remote locations, as in faster than cable. No, I haven't tried that. But yeah, if anybody lives in the sticks and has tried it, holler out. That's scary getting her on that trail. Yeah, it was, I felt bad for her. Um, I don't know if you saw it, but I did my first YouTube short. I really didn't know about YouTube shorts, but it's like a short, it's like almost like TikTok or like Instagram Reels. But I posted one this week and it was fun. So I think I'm going to try to add a few of those. I'm not going to go crazy with it because that's a lot more time and I'm trying to get more videos out, but it has to be under 60 seconds and it has to be filmed vertically, like on a phone. So if you guys are YouTubers or content creators, you might want to try YouTube Shorts because it's actually pretty fun. So look out for those. I did film the van tour, the van reveal video, but I'm pretty behind on other videos, not gonna lie. Like I feel a little bit stressed out. Not, I don't want to say stressed out. I feel a little overwhelmed because I have so many backlogged videos that I need to edit. Um, so I just ask that you guys be patient with me, and I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching the videos and stuff. But I do have it filmed, so it will be coming out soon. I said I was going to have it done this week. It's just not going to happen. I just have too much going on, and I think I'm going to try to maybe get somebody to help me edit, at least for the next few weeks. I'm not sure yet, because that costs more money. But I'm trying to figure it all out. So I just want to mention that that's coming. I'm probably going to be in Georgia for at least this week coming up. Um, and then after that, I'm going to be going to the Carolinas. And from then on, I'm going to be on my own and I'll have way more time to edit and stuff. So there usually is an awesome laser show on the mountain and good. Oh, that's cool. I loved your YouTube short. I may take some tips from you. Oh, good. Yeah, try the YouTube shorts. This is my first experience with it. Hey, Tina, thank you. Always great. Watch your videos. Thank you guys so much. I like the YouTube shorts. They are a good way to promote your channel. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like my first little experience with it. I wanted to start getting into Instagram Reels, but I just didn't have the motivation. But since I'm almost always on like YouTube posting stuff, then I felt like YouTube was a good start, and then I can repurpose those for Instagram and maybe TikTok. I never really drink soda, but today was like, you know, a lot of hiking and stuff, so we got sodas. A Coke. She had a can of Coke. So that's my little thing. And then I'm not sure what we're doing for dinner tonight. Um, but yeah, it's been great to be around friends. During bad weather, do you have hobbies to do in the van, like painting or quilting or journaling? Hey, Maddie. I don't think I'm ever really bored. But if it is bad weather or whatever, I'm usually editing or like planning on new content and stuff. I also will film footage with my camera when it's raining because I actually love rain. Um, I don't really find myself in my van not doing anything. Like it's, I don't, that's not really a thing because there's always something to do, whether it's fixing something or editing or, like I said, planning stuff. Or I like to talk on the phone to family and friends. And then sometimes I'll watch Netflix or Hulu. Um, and that's usually what I'm doing. I don't have any other real major hobbies. Hey, Rebel Candace from Michigan. How's it going? Let's see. All right. Um, you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about? Because I only, this today, like I said earlier, we're going to keep it a little bit shorter just because I am visiting with my friend and I try to maximize my time with friends, especially since after Georgia, I won't have any other in-person friends. But I do have one game today, so we can move on to that. Or if you guys have questions, or if you guys have things to talk about or something, then please shout it out now. When am I leaving my friend's place? I think I'm going to leave tomorrow, but then I'm going to be hanging out with my other friend Anton. And we don't have specific plans yet. Um, but I think we're going to, do at least some food stuff. And I don't know yet. And actually, I'm going to come back to this friend's house, I think later in the week, because we're going to make a big batch of homemade granola so that I can get a container from the dollar store and fill it up with homemade granola so that I can use it for like oatmeal in the mornings or like if I have some vegan ice cream or something. I'm trying to prepare things in advance so that it's a lot easier for me to eat in my van. So we're gonna make a big batch of that, and then we're gonna write down. She's gonna help me with recipes because you guys know I'm not the greatest cook, and she does really well with cooking vegan stuff. So she's gonna help me to come up with a few things that I could do in the van. So maybe I'll film that and share that with you guys if you guys are interested. I know not everybody's into like eating plant-based or more healthy, but some people are. So maybe I will film that. Whoop whoop. Hey Richard. I live in Richmond, Virginia. I'll be starting my nomadic adventure in July. When you're on the East Coast, you stay on BLM and Forest Land. I haven't so far, but that's on my list, so I will be doing that coming up once I leave Georgia. It's a great idea. I love granola. Yes, she made this great granola that we had oatmeal this morning, and we sprinkled it on there, and it just like enhanced that oatmeal to like a million. Because I'm not really like I don't really love bland oatmeal, but she put like she made the oatmeal, then she put in frozen bananas while she was cooking it, so it kind of made it creamy, and then granola. Oh, so good. Can you film making it? I'm not a cook either. I hate the kitchen. Yeah, maybe we'll film that because that might be a good thing. Hey, Go Van. Hope your meet and greet with was really good. I wish I could have gone too short of notice. Maybe next time I would love to do a meet and greet. Yes, yeah. I know these are short notice meet and greets, but I'm not like a professional organizer. It is mainly just like, hey, I'm here if you guys want to meet up. So in the way future, maybe, when I have like met more people and maybe have a little more help and stuff, I don't know. But today, all I can say is I'm going to have a meetup next Sunday and we'll do the best we can. And then from there, we'll just take it one day at a time. Uh, let's see. Yeah, share those plant-based recipes looking for. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm not the best cook, so. All right, so we do have just one game today, and it's going to be the Would You Rather, and it's going to be one question. So what we'll do is I'll ask the question, you answer for yourself, and then you guys, once you answer, you can guess what you think my answer is going to be. Adventure, great way to eat healthier on the road, granola with yogurt, yum. Yes, and they do make some vegan yogurts as well. A good, I'm good at recipes. I suck at cooking. Yeah, I'm the same, Sean. Like I can follow a recipe, and I'm better at baking, but I don't have an oven in my van, so I can't really bake. Although I do have a bake feature on my Ninja Foodie, so I should try that in the future. I'm gonna be making more like, food in the van videos, but again, I have like friends. I have like hundreds of video ideas, and my poor hands can't edit that fast. So it's like everything up here and that I have written down, I want to make a lot of videos, but I'm limited by my editing power. So it's kind of like I don't know. I'm kind of at like a bit of a crossroads, and hiring an editor is pretty costly. So I'm kind of just exploring my options, but I think I am going to bite the bullet, and I think I am going to hire an editor for just a little bit because I want to get more videos out and more variety of videos because not everybody likes food videos. Not everybody likes my vlogs. Not everybody likes the van build. And I understand I don't need to please every single person, but these are things I like, all these things I like. So I figure if I put out more videos, people can watch what they like and just don't watch the ones you don't like. So I like to just share these things with you guys, just to let you guys know where I'm at. So I am trying to put out more content. So I never know if you guys like vegan stuff, but these are the things that I'm doing, and maybe you'll get some tips off of it. And if you don't like the vegan stuff, make it kind of vegan and throw some meat on it. I don't know. Let's see. Kitchen klutz. Yeah, like I don't know. It's okay. Like I don't have to be the best cook. I know how to make the things I like for the most part, and that's okay by me. All right, so you guys ready for the question? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready to do the Would You Rather game. In Virginia, there is a Washington and a Jefferson Forest land near Roanoke. You should check that out. Okay, let's see. Sorry, the camera keeps shaking. In Virginia, there is a Washington and Jefferson. Okay, let me write that down. Washington and Jefferson Forest land. Okay. Near Roanoke. Okay. I will check that out because I do want to start. I want to like get out into the foresty areas because I love that. So Maddie's ready. Bye for now. Take care. Have fun. Stay safe. Thank you, Wendy, for being here. Debbie's ready. ATT's ready. Tanya's ready. Got your wrenches up. All right. So this kind of ties into our would you rather. So the question is, would you rather be able to cook or bake anything you want perfectly without even like batting an eyelash? Like you're just in there and you're just chefing it up and you're just, you know, nothing even has to cross your mind. You know how to make it. It's just ingrained into your brain. You can make anything perfectly anytime you want. Or would you rather be able to not be the greatest cook, but anything that you eat ever for the rest of your life is 0 calories? Like, I don't mean it like 0 calories in the sense that you wouldn't get nutritionally fed, but I mean it wouldn't count against you, like you wouldn't get fat. So you could either be able to cook anything you want perfectly, or you can not have any consequences of eating bad. So you would, you know, eat whatever you want and be fit. Which one would you rather? This was a hard one for me. I went back and forth, but I think I have an answer. Tanya and myself are such great cops that no one has even tried to mess with us. True. You guys are keeping everybody at bay. That's a good diet. Yes. All right. So would you guys rather be a perfect cook or have basically, we'll just say no calories? All right, Go Van. I would rather be able to bake and cook anything and make it turn out perfect because I love to eat. Ooh. Richard would rather cook. Elva would rather have no calories. Let's see. Anyone else? Anyone else want to answer? And if you've already answered, you can guess what you think I will choose. AGT says, I'd rather eat fried everything and keep my beer belly figure. 0 girl, hands down. Let's see. If you do intermittent fasting, you can eat anything you want. Hey, Michael. I've tried intermittent fasting before. It wasn't that hard once you got started with it, but um, then I don't know. I like to eat breakfast, so I got back into eating breakfast. Maybe this is cheating, but I would rather bake something that is low cal, perfectly good. That's not cheating. If you can bake or cook whatever you want, you can cook whatever it is. So if you are really good at, cooking and baking and you make something healthy and it tastes delicious, then you can choose that one. All right, anybody else have any guesses? All right, awesome. So for me, at first I thought I was gonna wanna and I had the kind of same thought as Maddie. Like I was like, oh, you know what? If I cook really well, I can make like all these healthy things and stuff like that. But at the same time, I like to eat a lot of sweets and I like to drink a lot of Starbucks with a lot of sugar in it. So I think that if I had to choose between those two, I would choose. Let's see, Maddie says, I guess you would pick cook or bake anything you want. So Maddie, almost, but then before I came on here and I looked at this question, I was like, I think I'd rather have no calories. That way I could eat out. I don't have to cook, and I could eat out every day, and I could just eat whatever I wanted, and I could just go into stores and get things, and I just leave the cooking to somebody else because there's always somebody that cooks better than me, and I don't have to worry about being the best cook. So I figure I'd rather just have no calorie guilt, and then I could just go wherever, eat whatever things I want. And that works really well for me and my lifestyle because I'm always on the road trying new things. And I like to eat cookies and just everything, all the things. So I think I would rather go with eat anything I want and calories don't count. All right, so this was a fun and informative live stream. We got 2 new moderators. We got a peek from Grant. That was nice. Mike was here today, so that was fun. Dang, I'm craving a bloomin' onion. Oh yeah, I haven't had bloomin' onion in like years. Everybody say a big congratulations to Tanya and AGT for our new moderators. If you guys get a chance, go say, what's up to Grant. And I'm going to think about what we're going to be doing for the spring and summer for these live streams. Um, but like I said, for the month of April, we'll keep it the way it is so that, everybody will get the message if I change it. But I did hear you guys' votes that a lot of you wanted to do it more like on Sunday evenings. And also, again, it's not going to be this month, but probably starting next month, I'm going to start that late night snack, which will be a live stream that'll just be informal and we'll just do it whenever. Like if I'm on the road and it's night, I'm just going to come on and pop on. So thank you guys for AGT, WNC, and Tanya for raising your hand to be moderators. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being so gracious with that. Let's see. Yes, Grant popped in. Yes. Congrats, new moderators, and hi, Grant. Shout out to Grant Mike. Yes. So thank you guys for being here. And if there's no other questions, then I guess that's it for today. So we will be back next Saturday. And once again, if you are in the Atlanta area, feel free to jump over to our live meet and greet meetup in Duluth, Georgia. And I'll post all the details on the channel and on my Instagram. So thank you. Okay, awesome. The Mod Squad. Yes, I love it. All right, so have a wonderful week and weekend. God bless all of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep snacking. And until next time, bye for now.